And this is a look outside right now from our Muskegon Tower cam. It's been another warm and humid day across West Michigan. Tomorrow, though, we will see temperatures start to fall.
Yeah, George, over in the Weather Center now, talking about that falling temperature meter there, George.
It's going to take late in the day for the temperatures to fall, so another warm and somewhat humid day coming up until that cold front goes through. Out ahead of it, it's been kind of breezy this afternoon. Waves out on Lake Michigan, building to about 2 to 3, even 4 footers out there just offshore. You can see the sky is getting a little bit hazy with some clouds. That's kept our temperatures down a little bit today. Even some folks out there surfing some kites from the shoreline, even some windsurfers out over Lake Michigan. As you can see, winds gusting to almost 30 miles per hour. Off to the west, there is a lot of active weather. Very little of that's going to be affecting Michigan, though. It's all heading up through Wisconsin, Illinois. You can see the track of the storms. They're heading generally from south to north, and that's where the weather action will be tonight. A lot of lightning from Madison, Wisconsin northward. Again, that's heading on up into the UP. We're going to see a chance of a scattered shower here tonight, and there is a marginal risk for some severe weather north of Muskegon, but you can see the biggest chances for that well off to our west. So we're going to just see some scattered showers tonight, but in the meantime, we're in the low to mid 80s away from Lake Michigan, upper 70s in the northwest counties, and we're going to have another muggy night here tonight as readings get down into the mid 60s, and about 40% of the area are going to see some showers. And then we'll see that cool front come through late in the day Thursday. That will drop us from 80 to 64 on Friday, and then some afternoon showers rolling in over the weekend. What's ahead for the entire weekend? Stay tuned for that coming up.
As we heard at the top of the newscast, we could see some rain overnight, but the big change ahead, cooler weather.
Absolutely. Felt a little like July out there today, George, but we're about to be reminded that is still a few months off yet.
2 steps forward this time of year, 1 step back, and our 1 step back will be on Friday. Tomorrow, not bad, but it is going to start to cool off. It'll feel a lot more comfortable by tomorrow night. 13 weather ball tonight, though, is blinking bright. We have a few scattered showers in sight, and it's also blue, a little bit cooler weather in view. During the day tomorrow, a lot cooler tomorrow night and during the day Friday. This view, of course, brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. A lot of haze in the air, some cumulus clouds, we'll call it partly cloudy. Still right around 84 degrees at 7 o'clock. We'll drop to 72 by 11. There'll be a few scattered showers coming on through, but not a whole lot of them, and we'll only slip down into the upper 60s here tonight, down to about 68 or 69 by 7 a.m. Still a somewhat warm and humid night. Along the lakeshore over at the Holland Channel, Spyglass condominiums caught a lot of wind and kite surfers here during the day today. Temperatures, though, out there in the water only in the upper 30s, while the air temperatures were in the low to mid 60s. I said water temperatures in the upper 30s. Those are some brave souls out there getting into the water. We got some strong winds throughout the day today. It's out ahead of a cold front that is gathering strength off to our west. There are a number of tornado watches from Wisconsin down into Illinois, back into Minnesota. You notice how these storms are moving, though, almost due south to north. So we are not going to see any of the severe weather here tonight. We're on a very, very sharp back edge of those storms as they're going to be coming on through. Look at all of them here over the next several hours. A number of those in northern Wisconsin heading into the UP, more heading on up through northern Lake Michigan. This is the area that may bring a marginal risk for severe weather from about Pentwater northward later on this evening. Again, some gusty winds with that. But you notice most of the area not seeing a lot in terms of showers and thunderstorms, just some scattered showers during the overnight hours. And then the real weather action is with this low pressure system heading on up into the UP during the day tomorrow. And by tomorrow afternoon, we're just going to see partly cloudy skies. Not a whole lot in terms of showers. You can see right in through here. That's where the cold front is, and that's just a few very light scattered showers. Behind that cold front, by late afternoon, early evening, it's really going to bring in the dry air. Skies will clear on out. And on Friday, I think the models are a little aggressive of bringing some showers in. I think they're going to wait until Saturday afternoon before they arrive. But again, a much cooler weather pattern starting during the day tomorrow. You can see the high tomorrow here, 80 in Grand Rapids, only 65 in Ludington. It may be in the mid 80s down toward Detroit and Kalamazoo, a wide temperature spread. And then here we go, back into the 60s on Friday, and we may get up into the low 70s on Saturday while it stays in the 60s to the north. We're going to see 60s most of next week as well. We can see that on our 6 to 10 day outlook. Remember last week, above average temperatures for us this week? Well, next week, big bullseye of colder than average temperatures is centered right over the greater Grand Rapids area. And in terms of precipitation, looks like we're going to be on the eastern or the western edge of a lot of rain that'll be moving on up from the south into the northeast. Forecast though for tonight, look for some scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms up around the Hart and Ludington area around 10 o'clock or so. We'll have to see if that actually happens. It'll be a breezy night, and you notice overnight lows not too bad, low to mid 60s. Up north, you may catch a passing shower later on tonight, around 61 to 64 for your lows, and from Grand Rapids southward, again, a passing shower. Most of them may not occur until after about 10 or 11 o'clock here, and overnight lows into the rather humid mid 60s. Let's check out your forecast then for the 5 days. Windy day tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. That cold front going through will hit 64 for a high Friday after mid 40s in the morning. Mid 40s Saturday morning, and then some showers roll in certainly by afternoon. And overnight Saturday night, some thunderstorms, and then the showers will be with us for Sunday morning services. They'll move on out by afternoon, and then cool weather but dry weather on Monday. 13 on target forecast. Some more cool, wet weather starting Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday night, and then again Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night, and we'll rinse and repeat. We can use that term Friday afternoon and Friday night next week. Highs generally in the 60s. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back to a cool weather pattern.
I'm looking at that Friday and Saturday because we have the Rockford Relay for Life, so at least it's going to start out really well.
We hope so.
Thanks, George.